Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we'll continue building financial model describing customer behavior, and today we will be moving to the revenues. So please give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, I will give you the link to the playlist where I will be keeping all these tutorials. And when I completely finish this model, I will give all the links in the description of this video as well. So you will be able to watch the whole process of creation of this model from scratch till the final overview. So first of all, let's very quickly run through what we did before during previous tutorials. So in our model, all inputs are colored with this blue color, so we have a rule. So when we will be creating scenarios many steps ahead, we will be playing only with these blue cells, like this, like this, like this. We will not be touching other cells. So we have 10-year horizon. This is the first year of our financial projections. We have six types of customers. We can switch them on and off from calculations. Here we specify the duration of the life cycle for this or that type of customer. Here we have global and local coefficient for the revenues for each type of customer to make us be able to play with this parameter. The same story, we have global and local coefficient for direct costs for each customer type, and we have global and local coefficients for new customers scenario play. Then we specify, so here is the horizon of the life cycle, and inside this horizon we can specify the revenue per customer of each type of customer. So this is the customer type number 1, and this customer brings us, for example, $40 monthly during life cycle. So here we can specify the revenues per customer for each type of customer. Here we can specify direct costs per customer for each type of customer, and here we can specify how many new customers will appear in our project inside each type of the customer. So it's some kind of a sales plan. So now we need to put all these inputs together and create the revenues. So first of all, we need to transpose this customer inside the timeline. I will create a new group of table. So here I will name this table customer transpose. This will be customer type 1. So from left to right, I will be placing the numbers of months inside our horizon. Then I will do the same from top to the bottom. So what I will do now, the first step will be, let's name it step 1. Step 1, I will press equals, so if this value equals to this value, I'm freezing here the column, here I'm freezing the line, then I will place here this new amount of customers. I'm freezing the line because we are working on the customer type 1, otherwise 0. Now let's extrapolate this formula to the bottom. And to the right. Now let's create totals here at the end. I'm starting calculating totals starting from column B. So what I'm doing now, so I'm placing this 20, value of 20 here in July. This 20 goes here, this 20 goes here. So this is the start of the life cycle for these 20 customers of type number 1. Now we'll do the same for other 5 types of customers. Customer type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this will be customer type number 2. This will be customer type number 3. Then 4. 5. And final 6. Now we need to go here and adjust the formula. So we will be dragging the cell from customer type 1 to the customer number 2. Now we need to extrapolate this formula to the bottom. And to the right. Here we can see that the numbers have been changed. Now we are moving to the customer number 3. Dragging Then we are extrapolating this formula to the bottom. And to the right. Then we're taking the fourth type of customer, and then fifth type of customer, and finally we're moving to the last type of customer. So now we're done with transposing, and now we can move to the step number 2. So now we need to put just a second. Now we need to put 1 here when we get any new customers. So we are creating a new series of tables. So this will be step 2. Let's call it 0/1/0. This will be customer type 1. So here the formula will be very simple. So if let me press plus here. So if this value will be more than 0, we will put here 1. This will be the beginning of the cycle of this customer, otherwise we will pull 0. Now I will extrapolate this formula to the bottom. And to the right. Now we need to copy this table for the rest of our 5 types of customers. And now we need to start counting the cycles of the life cycle of the customer. So we have these life cycles for the customers, and now we need to count all these values for each type of customer. This will be our next group of tables. This will be step 3. So now the formula for January will be very simple. So let me press plus here. So if this value is more than 0, we will put 1, otherwise 0. So this will be the first month of the cycle for this type of customer. And for the February we will write another formula. So if and this value equals to 0 and this value equals to 0, we will put 0, otherwise the second condition. If this one is 0 and this value is more than 0, we will put 1. Then if and this value is more than 0 and this value is less then the duration of the life cycle, in this case it is 24 months. Then we will take the previous value and add a 1, otherwise we are closing the cycle for this customer. Now let's extrapolate this formula to the bottom. And to the right. So here we can see the cycle for these 20 new customers. So this is the cycle, then it ends, then in August we are starting a new cycle for the new 20, for example, new, and this is done for all new customers. So these are the cycles. Now let's copy this formula for the other 5 types of customers. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to the February, going to the top, displacing the cycle to the customer type number 2, and extrapolating the formula.
So these are the cycles for the second type of customer.
Then we are moving to the third one. One, two, three. Then 4, then customer type number 6, number 5, and finally the sixth customer. So now we've moved very closely to the revenues. So what we need to do now we need, so let's go up. So here we have the revenues for each customer, per customer during the life cycle. And now we need to use VLOOKUPs for the revenues. So what I will do now, I will add here a couple of lines. So revenue per customer transpose. So this will be month of life cycle. So here I will be counting just a second. Here I will be calculating, counting 120 months of our horizon, the maximum of life cycle for the customer. Then here from left to right I will be placing our types of customers. So here I will write a very simple formula. I will use formula transpose. So I will be transposing this area from left to right to from top to the bottom. I will be freezing this table. So this will be, just a second, this won't be a new customer, this will be the revenue. So we are dragging this formula to the revenues. So these are revenues plus all the coefficients. Then I'm pressing then I'm pressing enter, then I'm copying this formula here, the second customer, the third customer, then the fourth, then fifth, and finally the sixth. So now we've prepared our data for VLOOKUPs, and now we can go to and create to the bottom of our model and create the step number 4. So this will be our revenue. So customers, this will be revenues, this will be step 4. So here is the moment where all magic will happen. So for creating the revenues, I will need a couple of tables that we've already created. So the first table that I will need will be the table with the life cycle of this customer. Then the other component that I will need the amount of customer. So this is the table number 1, step 1. So the formula for the revenues will look like like this. I will be using VLOOKUPs. So I will be searching for this number. I will be searching in the following table. In this table for the customer type number 1. So let me just select the table all the customers. So for this type of customer, I will need the second column. I will need the second column. I will need exact match. I will completely freeze this table. And I need to multiply, if I get this revenue, I need to multiply this revenue on the amount of customers. So I'm going to this customer transpose step 1. Here I've created the totals, and these are the amount of customers. So I'm multiplying on this value. I'm freezing here the column, and if error, I will put a 0. Now I'm closing the brackets, pressing enter, and this is the revenue. Now I'm extrapolating this formula to the bottom and to the right. So these are the revenues. Now let's copy this table for all types of customers. So second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now let's adjust the formula for the second customer. So I will be searching in this table, in this life cycle, in the same table here, but this time I need the third column. I need the third column because 1, 2, 3, the third column is customer type number 2. All other values in formula stay the same. Now I'm pressing enter. Now let's extrapolate this formula. Now we're moving to the customer type number 3. So we will be taking fourth column, now customer type 4. The column will be fifth. And for the fifth customer, the column will be sixth. And for the last customer, the column will be 7th. And now what we can do, we can consolidate all these revenues. So now I'm gonna copy the header of this table. This will be revenues consolidated. This will be type of customer. So here from left to right, from top to the bottom, sorry, we will put the types of customers. From 1 to 6. And now we are finally gathering the totals for all our types of customers. So this is for customer type number 6. Five, four, three, two,
and finally 1.
So now I will just extrapolate this formula to the right. So these are the revenues that will go to the cash flow statement. We are marking these revenues with green color because they will go as revenues, as inflows inside the cash flow statement. For example, if we want to switch off third and fourth type of customer from calculations, we can go just here, 3 and 4 off. We can go back, we can see zeros over here. So now we can we can create scenarios very quickly, and this will help you to fill your business ideas. You can test your business model very quickly using these on-off buttons. You can use all these global and local coefficients. All these instruments will affect the revenues, direct costs later, profitability. So this will allow you to create a huge amount of scenarios very quickly. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, I will give you the link to the playlist where I will be keeping all these tutorials, so you will be able to watch them for free from scratch till the final overview. And when I completely finish this model, I will give you all the links in the description of this video as well. So thank you guys for watching. See you next videos. Thank you and bye.